stacker crane shock, conventional shock, with an external piston accumulator. So the oil from the shock goes into the bottom of the accumulator. It's charged with nitrogen at 30 psi or 2 bar on top of the floating piston. Traditionally, technicians would look at a gauge in a place like an amusement park to be sure the shock and accumulator are charged appropriately. What we've done is we've added a wireless pressure and temperature sensor which communicates to a receiver node back here, connected to an edge computer that can communicate to the cloud, and completely wirelessly we can transmit diagnostics and other information to any type of device like a smartphone or an iPad or a Surface. Now currently we're simulating, because we can't hit the shock very easily here, we have an air compressor inside. When we charge the shock and the accumulator in the system to the standard pressure of about 30 psi, then we reduce it to about 20 to 25 psi, setting a yellow alert, and we'll get a message out to the device alerting a technician that the system needs attention. Then we step it down to a lower pressure where we now have a red warning for a much more urgent caution that the system needs immediate attention. The second mode we run here is we can take the system to a higher pressure, simulating that the shock is activated in the application. Having the pressure increase, we can detect that as an actuation of the shock and then count up the number of actuations. You'll see here shortly we'll get a pressure rise, and then momentarily it'll count up to 102. And keep in mind, this is computing here locally, wireless transmitting, communicating to the cloud, back out through the internet to the device, so it just takes a few seconds. Now, if we take the number of cycles that the shock experiences in life, combine it with the temperature from the sensor over here, we can make a lifetime model that's very similar to an oil life monitor in your automobile. We have further things in store as we continue to work on this in the future. We'll show that in the future. Thank you.